little water kit I threw together the other day. I really like it a lot. I suppose I can go ahead and talk about it right now. More knife. Greased up the edge right here, so she snaps in and out real easy. Only downfall for this knife is the back's so sharp I cut my thumb on it, so I'll have to throw a glove or something on, I guess. But she snaps in pretty nice. Now that I greased her up, keep her greased. Cheap belt, $20 belt from Wilderness Outfitters. I bought this last year sometime, last spring. It's just a ring belt. I'm going to use it for my ponchos. Anorak, when I get one. I don't have an anorak yet, but I ran out of boot grease, so I haven't greased her yet neither. So okay, there's my little water kit threw together. Of course, I got my ferro rod. A little bit of duct tape on her. That's a few years old now. Corona striker. Milbank bag. Empty tube case, empty pen tube. Took the inside out and took another cap off another pen. Filled that with Zippo lighter flints. I mean, it's nothing, doesn't weigh nothing. And I got my spark light in there. A handful of band-aids. I probably need a lot more than that. Every time I pick up a knife, I get it reinitiated. It's a Milbank bag. She shrunk up on me about an inch. I ran hot water through it to rinse her out, so she shrunk up. It was going pretty good. The water had pretty good water flow through it, just regular with the hot water going pretty good, quite well. And it's a little slower now, but that's okay. The fabric she is good and tight. So if you're not familiar with the Milbank bag, they are a particulate filter for your water, pre-filter if you will. And I believe this cost me it's like $17 with free shipping from the UK. And I like it so much, I think I'm going to order me another one. I mean, you can see how easy, small it is. It weighs nothing. You can throw it in your back pocket, really. Torn on this little slot here. I don't like empty slots. I like to fill them all. Torn between magnesium, should practically last forever. Even a small piece that big, a half inch by 5 inch. The stuff I got's 5/8 and 3/4, so it won't fit. But and even just using it what she's for, a pen or a marker or something. Back side of this case is my paracord. I don't know, I think it's arm length, like between 6 and 8 feet. I got half a dozen fish hooks in there, a sewing needle. Basically, I just wanted enough for a bow drill, but got bow drill, fishing string, you know, the whole 9 yards, or 8.5 yards anyway. Some of you might recognize this. This was my extreme long-term fire kit, and I'm like, I wanted to use it for something different. I know a couple other fire kits, and I'm like, well, I decided to go with. I actually meant to bring those. This is a little 1 ounce container. It's a number 1. So it's, I believe number 1 is a food grade. I think 2 is HDPE. But anyway, I've got enough salt in here for 10 doses from my Potable Aqua electrolytic water purifier, and I even marked it, of course, with a permanent marker, but it doesn't stay on very good, so I can just fill it up with salt and then fill the rest of the way up with water, and it's supposed to be 10 doses roughly. This is Potable Aqua electrolytic water purifier, and there's another 2 doses here, 2 bottle doses, so 1 dose in here is equal to this line, and so I got 10, 20, 30 doses. Like I need that much, but I've got the 2 Myox electrolytic water purifiers, and the same guy designed this. The other 2 were kind of out of date. I mean, I even tried rechargeable batteries. I tried a rechargeable 18650 with the Myox. It was just too big around. And then I was going to order the 2 or 3 different brands of the rechargeable CR123s. But the new CR123s, they have the protective circuit on them. With the protective circuits on them, makes them too long, and they wouldn't fit in right. I was even going to sand down the inside, but I'm like, well, I come across this, and I'm like, wow, it's got a solar panel on the back, and I can't remember the exact specs on it. I think it was like maybe a hour charge is enough to do one dose, or a 2 liter or something like that. But it's got everywhere from 1 liter up to 20 liters. 20 liters is a bit misleading, because 20 liters you have to put 1 dose in here and then dump it in your bucket, and then put another dose in here, and then it'll do that's for 10 liters, and the light will stay blinking. You put another dose in, push the button again, and then it'll get the other 10 liters. And what is that, 5 gallon? Basically 20 liters is 5 gallon bucket. So basically 10 liters is 1 dose in here. 20 liters, yeah, I gotta do 2 doses. But very, very slick. It's even got a little flashlight on her there on the end, and a USB rechargeable port. One thing I don't like is pretty thin little connector there. Knowing me, I'll manhandle it and break the sucker the second time I use it. But your salt ports, and very, very nice. This is contoured right here, so when you dump it, it all goes down, and you can drip it right from here. Really, really slick. I like this a lot. And then here is extra salt. I mean, this can be used for everything from cooking to water purifier to whatever. But 2 doses. Is that coming up? Yeah, 2 doses is this much. So I can't remember. I figured it out once, maybe times 10. So there might be 20 of these bottles there, you know, I don't know, but anyhow, salt's always good to have. I could probably easily take this out and maybe put a Sawyer squeeze in there, maybe Sawyer mini. I don't care for the mini at all. Heard they clog too easily. A through hiker I watch used to use the Sawyer mini. It clogged too easy and he went back to Sawyer squeeze. So, but I guess what they might do pretty good with a Milbank bag particulate filter. I don't know. But also in here I've got a stainless steel 1/4 teaspoon. Each one of these sides here holds a 3/4 teaspoon, 3/4 rounded teaspoon, so 3 of these will fill that. Or if you don't have salt, or you know, enough to make a mixture, you just take a pinch, put it right into the chamber, a pinch, fill it up with water, close it, or you don't close it, and then you make your dose. But I seen old Cool Craven use one of these for a bow drill bearing, something similar to this. I can't remember the exact size, if it was a 1/4 teaspoon or what, but I found these heavy duty stainless steel, like professional measuring spoons, and it was like $5 or something like that off Amazon. This is an add-on item, and I thought, man, I like that. That'll go with that kit. It'll work as a bow drill bearing. It'll work for this kit like I need it. And so that 1/4 teaspoon. See how heavy duty this bad boy is. She ain't gonna break. Then also I have in here 2 Fresnel solar lenses and my spark light. I never did do anything with this. I might be talking pretty loud. I want to put a needle. I'm not used to a microphone. I'll probably eventually put a needle in here and throw some string on there. I don't know. But it's not really anything to carry, so. And then my directions. The quick start guide for the Potable Aqua purifier. And then very bottom I got some steel wool. Basically the steel wool's just there to kind of be a cushion for the Potable Aqua. Of course it comes in handy in fire starting and cleaning and whatnot. I weighed this back at the house. I got it wrote down somewhere in my weight book. I weigh everything in case I want to do one of them pound challenge things. Just, it's pretty decent. I don't think it weighs much more than a pound. Probably a pound and a half or something. I don't know. Maybe. Cannot remember. Okay, be right back.